All right, y'all. I apologize for the inconvenience, but the old boy got the I got the I got the blue screen. So uh the devil's at work, I guess. Didn't want me to succeed. But I'm back. Hopefully everybody come back who was watching. Um so this is why um I'm so upset with this. Um is that uh this is a continuation from last year. This is it's habitual, and to a point, from a football standpoint, there's a little bit of selfishness to it. On this level, do your damn job. I want to understand that you are 11 yards back. You're not going to make a tackle up here. We got enough guys. And as a defensive back, I feel comfortable with the level of talent we have up front. I have a level of security that this running back isn't going to get up to me without being touched the majority of the time. Yes, guys, I'm sorry. We're back. I got the old blue screen, man. It was crazy. It just went bloop. There's a level of comfort that should accompany you as a DB with the front that we have. This is so unacceptable because you learn from your mistakes. You don't come back the next year regurgitating the errors you did the previous year. As my DB coach, the great Rick Smith, used to say, the fat boys don't lie. They can't, and they really can't. They are going to show you pass or run right now. You can see this. There's one of those offensive linemen moving on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now, one offensive lineman crossed this black line, the line of scrimmage. So why are we coming downhill? Not only are we coming downhill, we're coming downhill at the rate of speed that we're coming at. You're trying to make a tackle 3 yards from the line of scrimmage. It ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. Let these guys eat. Let these guys eat. There's no reason to fucking come up. Here's the crazy part about it. Look at all the rest of the DBs. Backpedaling. Now, I can give Max a little bit of a reprieve because Max has contained. He's got to form that fence over here. He's got to form that fence because he has contained. So there's no problem with him coming up. The other reason why there's no problem with him coming up, because the guy who can threaten his zone is blocking. No. When the linebacker whose responsibility is to run game, and he's almost as deep as you as the safety, that's a problem. Big play number one on the DBs, unacceptable. Man, these linebackers have a chance. Good job. Good job by Pop. Interception. Big play. This is big, y'all. I don't even understand why the quarterback threw it. Good job by Dion getting that. Then I don't know if Ripka hit it a second time, but then Pop hit it. Here's the other thing. This is an immaculate job by Max. He could be, as a corner, not being used to this situation, he's in the right spot. Even if it's completed, he would at least get a chance to at least have a chance of knocking it out. But good job by Pop. What an introduction. What an introduction to Big Blue Nation. Swole guy said pressure make picks. Pressure make picks, not sacks. Right? Dion does a great, I don't know what they were doing with Dion. Does a great job of getting pressure. Here's the other thing about pressure. We only had to rush 4. We only had to rush 4. So that keeps extra guys in coverage. Again, too damn aggressive. Now he is in a linebacker position, but I don't think he has that gap. See, this is y'all. I went on my monologue earlier. This is IQ. All right. I want you to understand something. Weaver has contained. He's forming a fence. Who has that gap? That'll be, as we call it, C gap. If Dion's going A, and looks like Silver is holding backside A, look at what Ripka is doing. I guarantee you that D-Jack is trying to get to B. You should be right here, right now. You go in your damn gap. You go in your gap. Here's why. For example, here's why you get in your damn gap. All right? See these two guys here? They are looking for influencers. What the hell just happened? If D-Jack goes in B gap and you hover in B gap and they come and double team Jack, they're going to wash to you. Now there's a fucking hole here. See what I'm saying? Since you didn't get there now. Contrary to that, why am I getting the full screen? If you got in the C gap now they got a one-on-one. And now hopefully y'all can use your athletic ability to defeat that block. And if they ran over here some stretch play, that y'all can get to it. But we can't do this. This is just, see that? Like even that right there. What are you looking at? See, right now, you should be looking at anything but getting your gap. If you hear coaches talking about gap discipline, that's what gap discipline is. Regardless of what's happening, you take care of your responsibility first, then you go. It's kind of like the gas mask in the airplane. Put your mask on first, then you help the person next to you. Get in your gap first, then you can proceed to go elsewhere. See, I didn't even notice that first time. Because this is actually a RPO. I'm not sure. It's not an RPO because he's not reading. Because who's he reading? Is he reading a linebacker? Is he reading Ripka? Because if he's reading linebackers, I'm not sure you pull it. Although there is nobody behind. But then you wouldn't throw it. This is confusing to me of what he was trying to get out of it. Good job by Dion. Good job by Pop. Good job by everybody defensively on that one pretty much. Jet motion. Watch this guy. Prior to snap, he's getting out. Right? Now, These are the kind of things that bug me when fans say things about this. Because watch this. If these two numbnuts can block one guy, there's nobody else over there, y'all. If these two numbnuts can block one guy, there ain't nothing over here. The corners ran off. There is nobody over here. Watch. There hasn't been a corner to come this way yet. Look at it. There he is. All right? That's the first DB. Look at this. Look at how far this guy had. That's like 17, 18 yards. This is 17 to 18 yards away from, is that Dingle? Well, he's about almost 10 yards away from him now. Listen to me. If Dingle catches the ball right there, and this guy is blocked, I mean, shit. I mean, Dingle gets at least 10. At least 10. We got two blockers out here blocking nobody now. See, but the thing about it is what's going to happen is, why we run the screen? Damn it, we sick of the screen. Right? How many times do I say it comes down to simple execution? Y'all, we in a closed formation. No, we in a bunch. We run everybody off. Right? We pull. Watch this. Where are we going? See, this is on paper, right? On paper. Paper says pull, block down, block down. Linebacker's going to probably be out here. We retreat and we both go and block the linebacker probably right there. That's why on paper that doesn't, you got to find where he is. He's right there. We just missed the guy. Dude, listen to me. All we need is to get a hand on him. This is a damn good play. This is a damn good play call with a chance to be successful, and we fuck it up. There's no other way to describe that but a fuck up. That is a mistake. Could have easily been a big play. It's all about execution. Now I like this, and it seems like not much, but quarterback looks here. Hopefully he gets some attention to the backside of this 3x1. We get a kick out block. Get a seal block. And we get the running back out in the flat, right? So now we got time. This is so well designed. This is so well designed with that look. This look right there to me helps this guy to get lost coming over. Right? See that? The little things about this concept is so damn good. So let me start with this. I don't want to I got time, y'all. All right. So think about it. This is Anderson. This is a tight end. He's lined up outside. So now we got reduced splits by everybody. So the reduced splits allow time for him to get over in a window. Because now, instead of the window being at the hash and out, the window is going to be probably at the hash. Because now the corners everybody's in tighter spots. So now the window's gonna come tighter. But now you motion a big guy to seal the boot, the rollout, right? That doesn't look like a big deal, but that's big. Okay. So now you do that. So now you reduce the split to make this easier if you wanted it. I think he throws it to Macklin. I think. But just the little things. All right. Beautiful throw. This is, I guess this is Bush's bread and butter. This flood concept, but the flood concept with here in a much deeper second layer to the flood concept. Good shit, man. See that? Here, and you get a clear out. So they're running like quarters, in my opinion. Good throw, good pitch and catch. Another reduced formation. I guess no one's really screaming about a reduced formations anymore. I remember a couple coordinators ago, people hated it. All right, I did this in cut up. This to me is another one. This is a great play call with a chance to really hit something big. But that defensive coordinator is paid a lot of money. These guys over here are on scholarship too. He makes the perfect call for this. This guy is a blitzer, and he blitzes in the interior. So when he blitzes, this guy would block him in a normal situation, but when he blitzes, he can't get to him. Guess who makes the tackle? All right. So now I want y'all to see this like I did in the cut up. Eliminate him. All right. Watch the blocking. Seal. Hat on a hat. Kick out. And we come in here. Right? Just if Wilcox didn't have to slow down there. Look at that. Look at that fence right there. Look at this blue fence. Look at that blue fence right there. If that guy is out here and Anderson's blocking him, look at it. Look at it. 51 has no shot. He's by him. He's in here. He's at least at the line of scrimmage by now. There is a nice, that's what you call a freaking hole. That's the Red Sea. Unfortunately, he had a blitzer. So, to the naked eye, it looks like a shitty ass play. Even I said I didn't tweet it because I wanted to make sure. Because it looked kind of like a jailbreak. Looked like something didn't go right. Because it shouldn't have been a guy unblocked in the backfield. So I'm like, I'm not going to say anything about that one. I think I said, did I say something about Wilcox? Wilcox is unfair that the first snap he gets, he gets nothing. But that's not on the O-line. Good, man. This is so good by Brock. Being patient in the pocket, not fucking trying to escape too quickly. Gets the ball to a playmaker. Not a playmaker now, right here. Playmaker. Put your fucking foot in the ground and get up the field. You caught the ball 3 yards from the line of scrimmage. Now you're going to run 10 yards to the line of scrimmage and get a yard and a half. Then if you would have turned up right here, you would have got to about at least to here. Right? Put your fucking foot in the ground and go up the field. Stop. Foot in the ground, get up the field, get as much as you can. Instead, we just run 8 yards sideways and we get pretty much nothing. Stick your foot in the ground, get north and south. Yeah, this is another good pocket. Look at the pocket. I think this is third and 8? Look at that. Man, this is the stuff. See, this right here is a safe run, in my opinion. Safe run. We act like contact is like quarterbacks are made of glass. This guy's not made of glass. That's a good run. I love it. It gets the defense pumped up too. Look at that, y'all. I'm so JD. I heard you say something that they said something about an O-lineman. I still haven't seen it yet, man. And this is old school, that other nickname we have for the O-lineman, which I'm trying to get rid of. Dude, that right there is pretty good blocking. Unfortunately, you got a damn safety. You got a safety that's coming down from 12 yards away. This ain't on these boys. This is just a damn good play by the safety. As I said, and I've been saying. Right, Jay. I don't know who they talking about. Jorge, what's up, man? As I said during the game, as I said today, and I keep saying, these fucking safeties from Southern Mississippi ain't no joke. I heard so many things about Southern Mississippi gonna suck. This defense, and it's gonna be I'm sure Southern Miss fans are not happy, but this defense is gonna be good because those safeties are no joke. They cleaning plates. This is well done by the front. There's nobody in that front that's gonna make this tackle. None of these. What's that, 7? 4, 5, 6, 7? There's nobody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. None of these guys are making this tackle. Look at it. Bam, 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 bam. Body on body. Right? This damn safety comes up and clean house. And honestly, we had a two-way go here. But he just came in, yow. Dude, that's good. That right there, man, is don't give a damn about your body. That is unbelievable. That is good safety work. Jorge said a few little things here and there, but overall they work well. Jorge, I thought they played great. First game of the season? And what? You are bringing in a new tackle and a new guard? Oh, shit. I hit the wrong button, y'all. Hit the wrong button. How much farther are we down here, y'all? The next play. Nope. Boy, first game jitters even for me. Get us back to where we need to be. Yeah, dude, that's outstanding, dude. I can coach any of those guys. So now we come back. Untouched. Hasn't been touched. And why did Dingle pass it? I don't know. Untouched. 10 yards down the field and he trips. That stumble right there probably could have got a couple more out of it. That's good shit right there, y'all. Yeah. Watch how these guys react now. Watch how they are coming. They are flowing big time this way. Look at it. They are coming downhill. That's what the hell? That's something that's going to be a problem later in the season. We can do so many things off of that, right? I want y'all to see. It looks like we are teasing it. I know you're trying to influence linebackers with these pulls, but watch what can happen later on if you stay with the pull. Look at that. All right. If we can handle this guy and we get both these linemen over here and Brock pull it, look at it. Look at it. That's next. That's next. They only got one guy out there with two guys to block. That's next. Just want to see how people are going to adjust. You just gave the South Carolina, the Georgia on down the line defensive coordinator extra stuff to prepare for. So now we go quads empty. 4x1. Now this one is the one where I'm trying to figure out. Now they ran a stunt, so that kind of screws it over a little bit. But there's nowhere to go. Right? There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. I'm gonna shut up. Because I like this over there. Oof. That was a hit there. I like this screen over in his quads. Now the only bad part about that's a long ass throw over. That's like from this hash 17, 17, 34. That's a 20 plus yard throw. Almost a 30-yard throw. Eesh. Yeah, let me shut up. But that's a hit. Now that's one that we need to eliminate from. They ain't open up on the bottom. I don't think he was looking right here. He was looking to run. I don't think, and Dane is open technically, but these DBs are flowing because he's got that ball tucked in the arm. Now that's crazy because that did hurt him on. It's on this drive, right? Because we haven't scored yet. It's going to hurt him later. Maybe in a play or two, right? Now I'm going to tell you something. This is in the next play. This is the next level of progression and anticipation. Now that's a touchdown. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But let me show you, it could have been easier. Okay? This route, these concepts, right? You are stretching. You're stretching and pulling. This is the throw if you anticipate. Watch. You see him clearing him out. Now you're looking at him, right? If he doesn't squeeze, I don't know what they're talking about now. If he doesn't squeeze, see how he's still going out? Bam. You throw the ball right now, right there. that's a touchdown. You see it? Throw it right now. Ball game. You throw them open, ball game. That window is there. Bam. Like I said, you putting this guy in conflict. You got this and you got that. That's a clear out. What is he doing? He's staying wide. Bang it right there. That's a touch. If it's not a touchdown, he gets tackled on one. I personally think that's a touchdown. Bing. Right? Throw it. Throw it. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Now he pulls it down and he sees an open Baron because this cornerback, I don't know who he's guarding because he's guarding nothing now because this safety overextended. I don't know. Is it cover 2? So let me go into this for y'all. So the way I like to play cover 2, so to get y'all some information, is that this corner locks up man to man. This safety reads the C of number 3 goes vertical, right? And number 3 goes vertical, so he has to squeeze this. And in essence, this route here is driven by that safety. So in a way, I would cover it. This would be for not, because we are locking him down man to man. This seam route, this safety drives that. It's done. Now, these safety in this corner reading 1 and 2. They're both vertical. When he goes here, safety drives. When he goes there, corner drive. That's all. That is what we call palms with a backside lock and the safety going over help on number 3. You also have that linebacker underneath 3, but in this coverage that they're running, which I'm not sure if this is quarters. No, it's not quarters because there's no flat defender. I think they're playing cover 2 across the board with a middle runner. I think they're playing cover 2 with a middle runner. So if you see that, you should bang that right now. Bam. Touchdown. We got it anyway, though. All right. So now we up 7-0. And now I think this is a screw up. I'm not sure it's supposed to be a run. Quarterback missed the handoff. Now we get into 2nd and 17 long. This to me is so big. This is recognition by Pop. I think this is reminiscent of Georgia. That's what I think it is. What I found impressive with Brock's ability to put the ball on the money, even move. Brock is, I agree, Brent. This is amazing recognition by Pop, which then makes it easier on Afari getting blocked. Because now he doesn't have a two-way go. He's got to come to you. Now, this is also just an insanely good job of defeating the blocker, making a TFL. Now we're in 3rd and forever. Now, I broke this down. All right, y'all. It is 3rd and 18. This is simple, in my opinion. Now, I'm not in the defensive scheme room, game plan room, but I'm gonna tell y'all this as I dissect it and look. All right, so there's some signal by Weaver because I think Weaver has Pill on running back. What I mean by that is we are giving up the middle of the field because we are pilling on the linebacker. We're pilling on the running back. He gave a signal to DJ. I'm thinking they got some game with with those two. All right. I'm going to show you why later. So running back goes out. So first outside is probably to D-Jack. So first outside goes to D-Jack. So he got him. If you see right there, Weaver points and looks back. So therefore, that's how I translate that's what's going on. All right, here's the reason why. Because these two guys are bracketing one. So I don't like it personally, because in zone, I never like for my DB to turn his back to the play. Because now he's out. He's out of the play. Just think about it. If he was turned and saw the ball, he would be right here. But this coverage dictates for him to get under number one, because in theory, there's nobody else over here, because a linebacker should have these two. So Weaver engages the tight end, but he lets him go. All right. So that's problem number one. But understand, the first down marker is at the 27-yard line. The ball is caught at the 10. The ball is caught at the fucking 10. He has to travel 17 more yards to get a first down. So here's when tackling comes in handy. You come down, you break down, break down, break down. Don't cross your feet, break down. You don't have to make this tackle by yourself, break down. You got somebody over here, D-Jack, and you got a sideline. And he's got to travel all the way to here. Break down. Don't allow him to cross your face. Break down. Force him this way. Right? But you broke down, cross your feet. Missed tackle. So now we got another guy. He is still 10 yards away from the first down marker. He's at like the 17. One missed tackle. Let's break down. Break down, break down. Make the tackle there. It's fourth down and 3 on the 25-yard line. They are going to punt. But we missed the tackle. That's 2 missed tackles on 3rd and 18. All right, let me give you something else, though. Okay, eyes on quarterback. Eyes on quarterback, right? The ball is fucking thrown. The ball is right there. Watch how many steps we take before we rally to the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually go away from the ball. The ball is thrown. The ball is fucking caught. It's caught. The ball is, look, the ball's in his hands. All right? Let's look at this safety. Ball is thrown. We are still going back. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should have been here coming downhill. Right? So just imagine, instead of us running it off, how much closer we would have been. Right now, we might have been right there to get him right after he makes the move. Now he can't set you up again. Right? Where's everybody else? Right? Ball is thrown. Ball is caught. D-Jack is coming. 2 miss, just whiffs. What is that? Now, here's the crazy part about it, y'all. I just showed you a couple plays with Southern Mississippi. Safeties come up and yeah. Now we had 2 safeties that completely whiffed. Completely whiffed. 3rd and 18. That's the epitome of execution, effort, technique, fundamentals. Get the damn guy down. So now, this guy, look how far he went. This guy caught it on a 10-yard line and got it all the way to the 40. Come on, man. That's embarrassing. That's completely embarrassing. So, can't remember who on Twitter I was talking to that we had a conversation about the DBs with eyes and why do they not break on the ball? This is not coaching. Now, I don't know if this is man or this is zone. Okay? If it's man, your head should never go. This is, look, y'all, this is, let me zoom in. Let me show y'all something. This is how you decipher. All right. His helmet, his face mask, and this frame is pointing forward because you can see the logo. You can see the logo on the helmet, right? Logo on the helmet, logo on the helmet. Now, why does he turn his head this way? See, that to me makes no damn sense. Because if it's man, why are you turning your head to the quarterback? All right. If it's man, let's go back. So if it's man, and we're 5, 3, 2, we're 10 yards off. Why are we backpedaling? Why are we backpedaling? That's one. That backpedal should be ultra slow. And if we're in man, his shoulders come up right there. You should be coming downhill. You should be coming downhill now. You have no other responsibility if you're in man, right? And his helmet and his face mask is pointed towards the receiver. So when his shoulders come up, you should be driving. That's one. So now here's the deal. So now your eyes on him, and when his shoulders come up, you look at the quarterback. That makes no sense. So now, if you look at the quarterback, his front hand is off the ball. You should be driving anyway. Watch this. Ball's thrown. 1, 2, 3 before you come forward. That's no mas. That's no mas. That's not good. That's not good. That's not a great route. There's nothing special. Here's the other thing. So let's say they're in cover 3. All right. Let's say they're in cover 3. This is a tight end. This tight end is not going to stretch the safety. So let me show y'all what if it's in cover 3, for example. If it's cover 3 and they run 4 verts, right? You don't want the safety to get stretched 18 yards. So what happens is the corners come in between 1 and 2 and help on the shorter throw, and then they can react to the longer throw, right? But he is not. If he would have opened his hips, and he is JQ, if JQ would have opened his hips and started proceeding here because he thinks the tight end is going vertical, I can give him that. Because that's what I want y'all to understand. If it's cover 3, we are giving up the flats. The flats are not covered. It's just the coverage. In every coverage, there's a strength and a weakness. And a weakness in cover 3 is the flat. The strength in cover 3, you have 8 men in the box. So cover 3 is normally called when you think they're going to run. So you get a safety down in the box, and You got every gap covered. All right. But this makes no sense. Then you go and miss a tackle. Go with your head down. Honestly, y'all, I'm not sure they made this first down. I honestly don't think they got the first down. I really don't. But I don't think they had the necessary camera angles to see if he did make because of the lightning. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. That's just me. Got to make that tackle, D-Jack. Got to make everything right. Now you got to make that tackle. You overran it just a hair. Nobody on your feet. Nobody blocking you. That's your tackle. He should be going backwards. All right, y'all. Now this is extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult because the depth of the routes means the linebackers got to get depth. So when they throw this underneath, that's hard. You just got to come up and make a tackle. That's going to happen. Oh, shit. I keep messing the wrong button. That's going to happen, y'all. That's tough. This is tough for a defense. This is tough for a defense. If you get the drop, you get a deep enough drop, and they slip that running back out, you just got to make a tackle. Don't make it a huge play. Just make them snap the ball again. And on defense, people say it's bend, not break. It's not bend, but not break. That's not really what it is. It's really not that, and I hate to hear it. It is, honestly, if you really want to call it something, as Coach Archer would tell us, continue to make the offense snap the ball. Eventually, they are going to make a mistake. And when they make a mistake, that's when we pounce. When they make a mistake on 1st and 10 with an offsides or holding, and now it's 1st and 20, now we eat. If it's 2nd and 3 or 3rd and 3 and they get an offsides, now it's 3rd and 8, that's when we eat. You make them snap the ball. See, man, I don't think it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be able to run against us. Because right now, here's the great thing about this defense is we can sub in anybody in his front three and succeed. Archer showed me. See, I don't even know. I don't even have to read what else you say, Jeff, because I know what you're going to say. I'm going to just read it for everybody else. Archer showed me a chart that had a percentage of chance offense would F up depending on the yards you make them drive and snap they have. Dude, we had, well, look, and this is something that I did, JD, and unfortunately, I know a lot of my teammates didn't, is write this shit down. And I don't have it anymore. But I'm going to tell you even more. Now, the crazy part about it is, now that I think about it, I just believe them. Where does these stats come from? Here's another one. If the offense snapped the ball on the 20-yard line, they have a 20% chance of scoring points. If they snap the ball on the 40-yard line, I think they had 55% or 60% chance of scoring points. If they snap the ball on the plus 40, it's like 80%. So here's why it makes a difference to know that. Is that when they are on the plus 40 as a defense, kicking a field goal wins for you. Kicking a field goal, if they get the ball on the plus 40 and all they score is 3 points, I'll never forget Coach Archer be excited. They got the ball on the 40, they only scored 3. We did our job. They kicked the field goal. Now, they're going to miss some of them too. But even if they get the ball on the 5-yard line and only kick a field goal, we still win. Fans have to understand that opposing offense is going to get yards. That opposing offense is going to get first downs. If you think that your favorite team is going to limit offense to no first downs, I don't care who you playing, they're going to get a first down. The thing is to eliminate points. The thing is to play field position. So when you think about it, if you can get them inside the 30, your defense should prevent them from scoring 3 points the majority of the time. That's why some of those games fucking last year that defense got blamed for it, it is a team game. But when the opposing team gets the ball on a -40 or close to the goal line, they're going to score points. If you throw interceptions and the opposing team gets the ball on the 30-yard line and all they get is 3 points, that is more than a win. Understand that. The same thing happened in this game. Southern Miss got the ball on the -15. And on this 3rd and 18, they didn't score though. You know why? Because they have to continue to make fucking snaps. And eventually they're gonna fucking screw up. The difference is just 3 more plays or 15 more yards. It's crazy, Jeff. See, but that's why, y'all. That's why now we're not talking about football. I'm sorry, y'all. It's late for y'all. This is why I'm so blessed when I played for unbelievable. I didn't play for one bad coordinator, head coach, in all my years of playing football until I got to the pros. I was taught all the little things. I had coaches that allowed me to be myself while also forcing me to play within the scheme and the framework of the said offense or defense. I had coaches in high school that allowed me to, I had check with me systems in high school. I could audible in high school when I played quarterback. Now, I'm not crazy audible, I had the whole playbook, but if I saw something, I had the ability to change the play. To change the play to another play, not to any play. I had that ability. I had that trust. They believed in my IQ that I could make that adjustment because of the coaching I had from when I played with the South Baton Rouge Rams, with the coach I had there to on and on. And to get to college and to have, I had 2 coaches. For me, as a certified nerd, I had 2 coaches that spoke my language. And all these numbers that JD is talking about hit me. Because now I can say, the other thing, like y'all, to the originals, like when I draw this rectangle, y'all know what that means. This right here was everything for me. Everything. This right here, that question mark was everything to me. That dictated how I played corner. But I had coaches that spoke to me with how they coached. And man, it helped me out tremendously. Those numbers, those little nerdy things were stuff I just ate up. Who is going to run on this defense consistently? Are they going to be able to get something here and there? Sure. But who is going to consistently run on this defense? I'm not so sure. Boy, this is almost an INT by Afari. Ugh. Now, here's the other crazy part about it. I know a lot of fans didn't believe that we didn't bring pressure. We brought pressure last year. See, but the difference how we bring pressure is a lot of times we don't lock our defensive backfield in man-to-man. So sometimes it looked bad because some of these guys, these DBs, not him, he's not a DB, these DBs didn't react well enough to the ball thrown. Like, this is how you should react. See how JQ is coming out? He's coming. That's how you should react. But we got to do that all the time. Not some of the time. Is this the third down play? So third down, y'all. It's third down. It's 3rd and 8, I think. So we had the 3rd and 18 where we rushed 3. Lost that down. Now this is 3rd and 8 and we rushed 6. We lose this down. So now let me hip this to you. The distribution of this is pretty damn good. On paper, this is how you draw it up on paper. Okay? This is perfect. You look at this, we got a guy in I don't know what you'll call it, in a deep crossing area, a guy in the middle. We squeezing, we got a guy deep middle, we got another guy squeezing, we got a guy under here, right? This just looks beautiful. There's nothing wrong with this until that. So now, this is why when it comes IQ. Brent said overall is this the best front 7 Bradway had to work with at UK? I would say yes. And I don't think it's even close. I would say this is the best, yes, front 7. Not the best back half, but definitely the best front 7. The only difference is you don't have Josh Allen. That's it. But you have Deion Walker. Let me think about it now. Shit. Because you had Q, you had Josh, you had Calvin. Yes, best front 7. Because the linebackers this year are much better than they were in that year. So yes, I would say this is best front 7. Front 4, there's an argument. Because I think Q is better than Silver. I think there's no one who can match Josh Allen. Deion. We had some forces down there. Not Deion force, but we also no one was Q. So we can go back and forth on the front 4 and 18 in the front 4 this year. But there's more depth though, for sure. So yes, I would say best front. So now look, this is what I'm saying. It looks like you put your best player locked up. All right. So that honestly frees up this safety because he doesn't have to worry about that. He can help if he can, but Max is not looking for help. Okay. So that goes that. So now let's roll through this. So now if you know you're going to stay underneath, you need to be peering over here. There's nobody else over here. He's X'd out. All right. So you should be feeling. Don't look. Look at the quarterback. You should feel routes. Once you feel this guy climbing, he's coming in your zone. You got to start. You got to start retreating. There's no one underneath you that is forcing you to just stay there. When there's nobody underneath you, there's going to be somebody behind you. So there's no reason to sit flat-footed. Right? Where like that, you have guarded that SEC logo like a blanket, but that's not who we're trying to guard. All right. Second of all, this safety, right? This is when, y'all, you have to know the coverage. You have to know the strength of the coverage. You have to understand how someone might potentially beat it. All right. So here's the deal. Safety. If this corner is in man, there's nobody over here, right? You got 2 receivers. You can latch on because if he goes here, he latches and he's underneath. Simple. So safety needs to go. When he sees that cross his face, he can go. Right now. Dig route is covered by him. He should replace. So understand this. There's only so many routes that they can run. He's over, you can go, you get depth. He runs a dig, that's you. Since he's going, he's a dig, you can replace. Force him to throw there. Now if you force him to throw there, now we all react, make a tackle, and it's 4th down and 3. This is bad here. This is meh there. But we're not guarding logos. We're not guarding areas on paper. When you feel him, you don't go man turn on him. There's no one underneath. You know you got man. You keep retreating. Keep retreating. Keep going back. You just stationary for there's nobody to guard. Find some area to guard. It's really that simple, y'all. It's not simple. That's when it's reps and high football IQ. And we take it for granted, the people who have high football IQ, because it's not easy. But if you understand, this is why you have to understand coverages. Not just what you do. Understand the entire concept, which means you might have to do a little more homework. It means you might have to go to office hours and talk to your DB coach. It might mean you have to spend a little less time going out with your friends and a little more time in front of the damn, nope. I was going to say in front of your laptop. Since you can get these fucking plays on your laptop. You ain't even got to go to the facility. Get your damn laptop out. Study your books. And then when you get a little bored, pull out some football. Refresh the mind. Get the endorphins going because you get excited about football. Then you go back to studying because now you up. Get in that book. Those are the things that you should be able to eliminate. That's not on the coach. That's not on the coach, y'all. That's not on the coach. That is on the player. Coach Smith said, I can't coach y'all how to make plays. I can coach you where to be, but I can't coach you to be a playmaker. The playmaker's on you. So, as I say all the time, back in the day when we had the coloring books, know how when you were smaller, those boundaries, those black lines were a little fatter than it were when you progress in your coloring, and then a line became smaller. You color all the way up to the first black line, and you might hit a little bit past the black line. So like when you look closely at the color, you're like, ooh, he went outside the line. But when you look at it from far away, look, oh, that's a pretty picture. You got to be able to color within the lines, but sometimes trend and tread a little bit on that border. Don't leave a little white part back there because it don't look good. You color all the way to the boundary. And sometimes you might color a little bit outside of it. But it won't look bad because you're still within the framework of the defense. Just don't go to the damn end of the page. I hope that makes sense. So the playmakers color all the way to the line and beyond. You'll see a little bit of a purple little tick all there. Like, oh man, he went a little too far that time. You just can't be a robot. Again, y'all, Now, I don't know who this is. When I saw it, it's just too high. That's too high. Is that Silver or that Dion? That had to be Dion. Oh, what are they? They did a little. That looks like a little stunt. Too high, Dion or Silver. But, dude, who's going to run on this team? Oh, nope, it's Ripka. Who's going to run on this team? With these linebackers that we have, who's going to run on this team? Look. Pulling lineman, you squeeze. Squeeze. That is a great job by Fari. If Safari doesn't get him, we got D-Jack and we got Weaver. We are sound right here, except with Ripka. Ripka got to be lower. Pass too high. Him and Dion actually pass are too high. If this is the pick, this is elite play by DJ. All right. I'm going to explain this in the end zone. I'm going to show you why this is elite. All right. So what happens, what's hard for linebackers to do is when a guy crosses his face, for him to allow him to go to the next defender and to go opposite. All right. That's the hardest thing to teach. I'm still trying to teach that on a high school level. Like when, for example, when teams, let's say this is the corner, this is the linebacker. When teams run double slants, for this linebacker to go this way, not to be influenced by that one. It's kind of the same thing. Watch. Watch the big tight end cross his face. So what happens is, this is what the quarterback sees, all right? He sees Rayner expand. So he thinks he has that behind him. Watch. Because he's reading Rayner in conflict. Rayner expanded, right? He expanded. Now he thinks he has it. But what D-Jack does, because he's expecting this crossing route to influence the linebacker to open that window even greater. When Rayner went outside, he thought he had him. That to him means bang it. That's why IQ guys can do that. He's reading him. That's not a bad read. That's a great play by him. Sometimes it's hard for us to give the credit to the guy who just made a damn good play and stop blaming the guy who threw the ball. Because honestly, he shouldn't be there. But because he's got high IQ, he knows I got a Fari here. I don't need to drive that. All I need to do is carry it right there in case he wants to try to put it there. Once that, I can go here. That's good. This is good shit right here. That is immaculate. Great job by JQ. Copy. Could have been a pick six. You have a lot of trust in D-Jack being able to go 95 yards and not have one of these wide receivers run him down. I trust, but he had a chance to go a long way. 6, we'll see. Got to catch it next time. So like for this, y'all. For this, I want you to understand. We pull guard, tackle in a blitz right where we're pulling. There's no one there to block them. That's a faux pas in the scheme if they blitz, right? But since Cox has to block down because he's got to block because of the pulling guard. This one tech, he's got to block there, right? He does such a good job blocking down that he clips the blitzer just enough where he can't make that play. So for the stuff, like sometimes you see things in the backfield, it's hard. It's hard, y'all, when these guys can do things that can counter what you're trying to do. They'll have to have the correct angles. They were maybe the center's there, Jorge. The center's guy blocked this one tech. The center can't block the one tech, the blitzing linebacker, and the 5. He can't. Come on, Jorge. I think Cox did a good job. Cox can't block the blitzer, can he, Jorge? Is that really possible? That's good shit. First down. This is another good one. This is good patience by Demi too. Yow. Yo, we're stretching the hell out of him right now. Good read by Demi. Good block by Cox. Mincy. Good cut up right there by Demi. Good seal up. Man, is that Farmer? That's a good seal out, dude. That is perfection. Now, when we get in the open field, we got to make people miss. Boom. Make a miss there. Yes. Don't be Magnus. Jorge said no, he can't, but he took a bad angle. Did he make the block, Jorge? Did he make the block? I can't get on you, Jorge, because that's the same stuff I do to the DBs. Farmer did. Look, man, JD. I think the line as a whole, as we talked about earlier, I don't see too much. Now Jorge will know the little things that I wouldn't know, but as a whole, man, when I look at it as from a non-offensive lineman standpoint, they did a good job, except right here. Why it had to happen here? I remember this play. I don't know what his path was, but he let that guy go and he touches him. He let him go right here. And did he expect the tight end to help? But there's a 9 over him. Or there's an 8. There's an 8 or a 9. He's got to block the guy in front of him, I would expect. That was a miscommunication. Roll out. Gotta catch the ball. All right, this is one you gotta catch that ball, Barry. Come on. Dude, you gotta catch. Now, I'm not on a tight view. I try to zoom in like right now, y'all. I couldn't tell because it's blurry. But that hit him in the hands. That looks like it hit him smack dab in between both hands and it hit his helmet. That's a drop. Can't have that one. Come on. That's a great throw. And we dropped it. So, all right. So, y'all. So, remember, of the 2 running backs, who look better in your opinion? Brent, I'm going to be honest with you. I think they were equally impressive. I think Will Cox got 3 attempts, and one of them was just they blitzed, and he had a chance. He had another. I think he had 2 good runs. Patterson had 2 or 3 good runs. I think they're both equal. I think Will Cox can give you a little more. But we are fortunate to have those 2 guys in the backfield as a freshman in a red shirt. All right, y'all. Quarters. I think this is quarters. All right. So in quarters, these guys are reading 1 and 2. Okay. I think he's going to come over number 3. He's got hook. He's got middle runner. He's got flat. All right. I think they're playing like a quarter halves, if you ask me. For me, as a defensive guy, my indication of quarters when he buzzes flat. Okay. This is why this is important. So when he buzzes flat, that means this safety is going to bite on any curl. Right? So bam. Linebacker has flats. You can't throw a curl route in quarters because he has no other responsibility. Here's why. So he goes out, he goes curl, right? This corner is going to get over the top in case you run that. This safety has no other responsibility when he reads number 2 not vertical. When he reads number 2 not vertical, he is fucking sitting. He's stealing anything internal by number 1. Anything. Dig route, corner, curl. Anything in here, you ain't got a chance. You ain't got a chance. So watch what he does. He sits. See how he's flat-footed? That safety doesn't leave that 31-yard line. Bam, bam, bam. Because 2 doesn't go. 3 ain't in this progression. Shouldn't be. So now, I don't know. I think Brock probably read cover 3 because he doesn't get his head around. He's looking at this guy, right? I'm trying to explain it like I'm going over. So see Brock, his reading is here to there. So this is like I said earlier, sometimes it's actually not a bad throw. Sometimes it's the defense confusing or running something that's contrary to what you think it is. So Brock right now is reading from his right to left. So he's reading safety. He is reading that safety, and he's reading 3 deep. If he's reading 3 deep, that should be open. All right. So let me go back. So that's why I try to explain that quarterbacks don't read the whole field. So if it's 3 deep, right, he feels like he can get this curl right here because he's hoping that this flat will expand that linebacker and he can fit that in right there. The problem is this guy is flat-footed sitting. Again, let's go back. To the old geometry right angle. That is a 5, 10, 15, 20-yard throw. This is about 17 yards. This is like a 30-ish yard throw. Coach Smith said you should be able to break 1/3 the length of the pass. So that means 10 yards, you should be able to break it. This guy is 5. He is so far. He is like 6, 7, 8, right? That's because, watch this, y'all. That's because watch what happens. Front hand come off ball. Look at the lean. No waist step. Front hand off the ball. He is coming forward. Good God. How many times have I talked about this? This guy, front hand come off the ball, comes off the ball. He's not taking another step but forward. That's pick six. All right. If it's a pick six, a lot of times it'll be, oh, that's a horrible throw. But if you dissect what he did and what Southern Miss did on the back end, if he's reading over here, this looks like cover three. You got a corner bailing, you got a linebacker curl to flat. That looks right now, with the way he's reading, like a cover three coverage. Yeah, no, JD. I'm gonna say this. When I left Kentucky, and for years after that, I had the record for PBUs. That's not a good record to have. About half of those PBUs could have been interceptions, maybe a third. If I had a third of those back, I would probably be in the top 3 to 5 of career interceptions at Kentucky. I had 8. I probably should have had 12 to 15. So I understand that hands angle. Trust me. But here's the crazy part about it. I made a tough catch. I didn't make the freaking easy ones. That's heartbreaking. So that to me wasn't a bad read. That's more of great defense and great coverage disguised. I was a decent O-lineman playing tight end for it. Man, there you go. I guess you was actually that 6 offensive lineman, JD. So, all right, guys, this is what I want y'all. Watch the difference between here and here. This is the difference of being comfortable in your zone skills. Watch. I don't even know what the play is, but watch the guy up top. I'm sure that's Max. See how he's comfortable letting that guy eat his cushion up? See that? And JQ on the bottom is afraid. See that? That's the difference. If you read in quarterback, which JQ is reading too much of the receiver, if we're playing zone, his eyes should be on the quarterback. I can see that UK right there, which means he's looking here. That's the problem. Oh no, JD. Oh, you had a touchdown. I understand. You probably freaked out a little bit. I can see that UK. That means he's looking at the receiver. That's not zone. So the advantage of zone is when you see how he's still looking here. Everybody else looking at quarterback. Quarterback. Look at the helmets. Even this guy, even Weaver, even though he's progressing here, he's trying to look back at the quarterback. If you're not looking at the quarterback, you can't see the ball thrown. Although that's not a bad break. I'm going to give him that one. Not bad. See, this to me is JQ's forte, but even then, I'll show you a play later on 3rd and long that he got his ass beat on. Got to make that block. This is why, man, I hate, not hate, I don't like screen passes that require bubble screens that require the receivers to make blocks. I'd rather a tunnel screen so now we get these big guys who's used to blocking to get out there in space and take up space. Unless you got good blocking receivers, those bubble screens get you nothing. We got a combo block on that one tech, and he whipped our ass. I'm sorry, I should show it. We got a combo block on this one tech. Now this is one time Jorge can chime in. Now that's a loss. That's not good. We got our ass whipped right there. He crossed our face and made that tackle. That's not good. But we still got 7 yards. Good running back. Who is that? That Wilcox? What's that Demi? I can't tell by number, y'all. That's a good hard run there. Bubble screen. I mean, jet sweep. So now, I forgot. Jorge said, honestly, not that bad. Huh. You're getting soft on me, Jorge. So if you watched the plays earlier, this running back got up on the force guy. Well, like I said, these guys are going to start trying to stop this jet sweep. And this guy here, I think prevented Demi from getting out to get that block on the safety. Penetration hurt it, and so now that safety comes up scot-free. I still don't like it on 3rd and 2, but I understand now. Now they try to run it. This is great job by Childress setting the edge. And he didn't set the edge by getting washed. He set that edge on the hash, forcing this guy to turn up. Now, this is the one wart on Pop is I'm not sure laterally he's as fast. That's the only thing I can say. We gotta make this, Ripka. We gotta make he's not even throwing it this way for you to be able to block the pass. He's throwing it that way. Just run through his ass. You just blew up 1 sack, but you know what? Maybe you wanted your boy to get a sack later. I think it was Saunders that got this one. Is that you again? Is that Ripka again? No, I'm sorry. So Ripka knew what was going to happen. I think that was an end zone. This is good shit right here, y'all. This is a good twist with him and Dion. And he drives poor number 54 into the lap of the quarterback. Nah. That's a great sack, man. That's good shit right there. My man Stu is doing a good job with those guys up front. This is a dot. This is a dot of a dot of a dot. When this guy, look, I'm not saying he has Will Levis arm strength, but he's got damn good velocity and RPMs, and he throws a tight ball. Look at that ball. That's a tight ball. That's tight. Woo, that's pretty. Boy, that's a pretty ball. Look at that. Yow. Good route, good catch by Dane. That's a pretty ball, man. So again, all right, y'all. I'm not sure. Jorge, help me out with this. Is that tight end, that wingback supposed to block down? Because who's going to take care of him when the guard and tackle's pulling? Who is he blocking? That makes no sense to me. Even with that said, Wilcox, get up in the hole. Wilcox has something to him. But watch that safety. Yeah! Boy, those safeties, man, ain't no joke. Now Patterson comes in, runs up the back of his offensive lineman, but keeps his feet, bounces out. I like it. That's how you back block? No, Jorge. So is the tight end supposed to block down, or are you supposed to leave that would it be more of a 7 tech? Just unblocked? That seemed like a bad blocking scheme, if you ask me. All right, y'all. This should be touchdown. That should be a touchdown. I want y'all to see from this angle. It looks like 15 is close. All right. I'll show you from the back angle, the end zone angle, why this is a touchdown. All right. Okay. I don't know what to type. That's what I'm saying. All right. So here's the deal. Everything looks pretty. This is perfection at its best. Boom. Kick out. Boom. Got it. All right. Right here. Look how far 15 is away. From here to the top of the numbers is about 8 yards. Right? So he's got to be about 6 yards away. All right. Right now, if Patterson, this is a damn good block. If Patterson put that foot right there in the ground and went up the field, that is touchdown. Horace, I was talking about. Okay, I got you. No, I wasn't talking about the center. I was talking about the damn tight end. That didn't look right. If you put that foot right there, right now, he should have looked at the block and said, okay, 18 is starting to progress that way. All I need to take is one step to make him take one more step and then go boom. Next time, I think he does it. That foot right there in the ground and turn up, it's ball game. This ain't high school, brother. 18 is long and can recover. All right, this one, just too much weight over the front of the skis. Man, this is, look, y'all. I want y'all to understand how well this is blocked. There is nothing but blue right there. He's got one guy to beat. As a running back, one guy can't tackle you. And honestly, if he keeps his feet, he runs at least to the 1 yard line. This guy can't tackle him. His momentum's going that way. Yours going forward. You should run through this tackle easily. But your weight is over your skis and you just trip. See how he still went forward? If he kept his body angles right, he goes and ends up. Look at that. There, as a O-line coach, if I ever coach O-line, dude, there is nothing better than that. There is not a white jersey on this side of a blue jersey anywhere over here. That's sealed. There's nothing else you can do as a front. Everybody, even the receivers. This is to me a touchdown if he's not over his skis. Look how far he falls forward. He trips right there. He falls forward 3 yards. That's a touchdown if he stays upright. They just got too many people to block. Then the next play, Demi comes in and shows the young buck how to keep your weight over your skis. Great read right there. Great job by Cox. Good seal. Ball game. If this is cover 3, y'all, you got to give up the flats. Make a tackle. 2nd and 5. You live to see another down. If they call that play, it's a cover 3 beater. Saunders, Looks like we slanted. We slanted into the play. Great call by Coach White. He's playing chess. Southern Miss OC playing checkers. So we get another TFL. How many damn TFLs did we have this game? Third down. Third and about 7. All right, this is the one. We were playing man. Now, I don't know. And it's linebackers, you probably don't. But it would have been better for them to play inside out and for Rayner to take that and for D-Jack to take the out route, right? But that's a good job of Rayner not getting picked right there. See what I'm saying? If you played it right, you would play in and out. So when that tight end went there and that running back went, it would have been easier for D-Jack and for Rayner to cover that. It just would have been. But Rayner does a good job getting through that. 2-yard gain, punt. Oh, no, they don't punt. They go for it. Not fucking smart. I understand, but not smart in my opinion. Again, quarterback draw. You got to make this look like a pass for longer. Sit back there a second. Because I think right now, right, if he posed for a minute, he would have saw a lane better and followed the running back. Because that's where the lane is. Got to be a little more patient with the quarterback draw. All right. This is why I love this play. Because we got, to me, an Anthony White-ish running back, and we put Barry Brown. We're trying to get Barry Brown on a linebacker on any type of wheel route. See how he comes out? Well, I think they knew something was up, and this corner is waiting for him, right? So they played the right coverage. So Brock doesn't panic, but this is the luxury that you have with Demi being a running back with wide receiver skills. He's on a linebacker in space. Great pitch and catch. This is so elite, y'all. This is so elite. All right, he can't step up because there's nowhere to step up to, right? That's a good pickup by Demi. But the side, that is Tom Brady-esque. The slide avoidance, just to give him enough time. Head is down the field. Eyes are on the receiver. Feels the pressure. That's a horrible block by that's Mincy, right? Horrible block by Mincy. Got beat inside. But that little shuffle back to this hash on the bottom of the screen is elite to be able to get that throw off. He got that throw off with hands in his face and a tight window. That's elite. That's why, y'all. That's why. That's why. That's why I am so close to saying we're going to win 10 regular season games. I am venturing so close. Let me see this Georgia game. I'm still at 9 right now, but I am leaning. I'm about 9.627. That's my prediction. I'm so close to 10. Good job, Barry Brown. Although you almost eat. You almost fumble. Y'all, I want y'all to understand this. Drive 1 was 2 plays. Drive 2 was 14 plays. I think they had 15 plays total the rest of the game. The team total was 6.5. Yeah, that's a lot, Jorge. 6.5 is ridiculous. Y'all lucky I don't gamble because I would have put up a shit ton of money on the over. 6.5? All right. So this defense came. I'm going to say this. In that 14-play drive, 2 plays, man, extended drives. Got to make that tackle, Pop. This is, I'm going to tell y'all something. And I was going to say it, but now I'm going to say it. This to me is right. No, I know they said 6.5, Jorge. I don't, that's why I said I don't gamble. Because if I was a gambler, I would have laid serious coin on that one. All right. This doesn't seem like a big thing, y'all. Watch Pop. Tries to make the tackle. Watch what he does after the play. Gets his ass up and runs back. Look, he runs back to the huddle. He's running back to the huddle. That's a habit. He doesn't walk back to the huddle. He doesn't say, damn, I should have made it. The play is over. Next play, run back to the huddle. That's a little thing, but it's a big thing in my book. Get there, Pop. Get there, Pop. So watch what this does, y'all. I don't know who this is, but, and I know he's on a tight end. That's probably Childress. That's probably a small DB. All right. I want to show you something, how important leverage is and how it makes everybody else easier. So he got started right on the bottom of the SEC. Watch, he gets washed out to the bottom of the numbers. Top of the numbers to bottom of the numbers, 2 yards. So he got washed 4 yards. Watch how much further Pop had to run. And that's why he couldn't tackle him right here. If this individual, don't know who he is, could have held ground at the logo, this tackle was made right now. That's why it's the ultimate team game, y'all. We rely on each other defensively and offensively. All right, y'all. This is they had to call this. I don't think they felt this was a blitz, but they called a play that was to attack the boundary. And honestly, you can't play this any better. This safety has to protect the 9 route. He cannot come downhill at all. And the thing about it is he played the technique right. He turned, shuffle, playing the 9 route. There's nothing Lovett could have done. He did not backpedal. He shuffled to him, protecting the 9 route. Ball is thrown. He comes down here. He just got to make a tackle. That's perfect, man. There is nothing wrong with that at all. We got to play man-to-man better, y'all. If Coach going to allow y'all to play man, we got to play man better than that. Good job by Childress. Good reaction, man. Look at these guys. Synchronized football. Watch. They diagnosed the play. Foot in the ground. I mean, they did the same thing. Watch. Left foot in the ground, downhill. If Childress doesn't make this tackle, Pop does. That's how you eliminate these down bubble screens. By reacting, coming downhill, and making a tackle. That is fucking pretty as hell. Now we bring a little heat. And this guy is open. That's open. We got to do a better job, and man, if we're going to send this pressure. How many we sent? 6? We sent 6. Luckily, we got enough pressure, and the quarterback didn't throw an accurate ball. That should be a pitch and catch. That should be a first down. I'm not going to lie to you. That should be a first down. Okay, want y'all to look. Watch these guys now. Just they start coming here. Let's watch. We are going to start pulling this real soon. We're gonna start pulling that real soon. Maybe they getting it ready for Gavin when he comes in, cause it's there. Oh, we just need a little extra time. But for me, yeah, just a little extra time. Sometimes, y'all, this is the thing. As my OC used to tell me, the quarterback is part of the protection. Sometimes you got to throw that ball and throw him open. He needs to throw it now. All right. I think this is Dane Key. Dane Key is crossing right now. All these guys, this guy falls down. We got to clear out. You throw him open. You throw it right now. Ball should be out of your hands. He doesn't have to be open. That's just a little late. Just a little late. Brock was like, I'm tired of running. Let me show y'all this arm. All right. We're almost done, y'all. Let me show you the difference. All right. This guy's playing head up, the outside technique. Dane Key gives him nothing, just release inside. So that doesn't stress him at all. He doesn't get on top of that corner because he doesn't stress him. See that? See how even he is with him now? And he's running. Shoulders didn't pop up. He's just running with him, okay? All right. So now, look at where he is. He's on top of Dane, and it started at the line of scrimmage. He didn't stress him out, didn't make him uncomfortable at all. All right? So that's that play. Good job by Brock getting that ball out there. All right. So now here's the next play. Let's zoom in. All right. Same guy. I think he's outside definitely. So Macklin is, to me, in the middle of the numbers. All right. Watch what Macklin does to him. He's playing outside leverage. Macklin attacks his outside leverage. See that? See how the DB had to widen. Right? Now, honestly, you would rather him be inside, but he's outside, so you got to play the leverage he is playing. You can't say, well, coach told me I have to outside release and catch the ball, blah, right here. No. If he's playing outside, you got to adjust. So I'm going to press this leverage. So now, can we say that now Macklin is at the bottom of the numbers? So he at least went about a yard this way. Oops. He went about a yard this way while also progressing a yard and a half this way. So he's putting pressure on the DB, and now he's going to stem. So now that DB is stressed. All right. Know how you know a DB is stressed? Because now watch his shoulders pop up. Right? Because he did everything to protect his leverage. Now he's got to adjust. Fuck. He got me. Now his shoulders are up. Now it's ball game. It's ball game. So remember, on the earlier play, where this guy was above on Dane Key, on this play he's behind. So now we got to win. Now the only thing for me is if Macklin could have stacked the DB, which means if he's at the bottom of numbers, get on the bottom of numbers in front of him. So now the DB has to run through you. That's been nitpicky. That would have been perfection. He could have stacked him. What's up, Jared? Man, you coming on mighty late. It's 2 o'clock, brother. Or what, you working third shift? This is a pretty play. This is uncommon. This is the uncommon part about it. And as a DB, this is extremely hard. It's uncommon for a receiver to block and seal off a boot. It'll normally be this guy. So me as a corner, when I see block down, I'm thinking run. That's just being real. So he blocks down. Now with this block and that release as he fakes in, I just know it's a run. And then I'm out leveraging this ball game. That's a good play design. Bush in his bag. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all for staying on for so long, staying on through the computer issue. Look, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all time. Blue Shadow, did you get a chance to see the South Carolina game? Yes. Yes. Yes, Blue Shadow. Yes, all the above. Here's the deal with South Carolina. South Carolina offensive line hasn't been good. This will be the second year in a row. South Carolina begins up front. On top of that, the other issues they have with the quarterback, receivers, that's another issue. But the offensive line cannot protect Sellers, and that's an issue. Their defense is not bad, but that offense, with that offensive line, we should dominate them. Now I'm interested to see what Bush has in store for the second game. We got enough talent to put 20 plus, 30 plus points on them. Now it depends. Got Stoops pressure. All right, JD. Hey, everybody. I'm out, man. I am out. It's 1 o'clock my time. Past my bedtime. So happy Labor Day to everybody. And I'll see y'all on the other side of a 2-0 2-0 season heading to Georgia the next week after that. All right, thank y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next week.